Good morning, that Love Clark, and here we go again. Now, this is something I want to add on to someone else's video, Queenie Cameron, because this Mark Dice, you should be ashamed of yourself, but you have no shame probably, but you should be. If you had any, you would be ashamed of yourself. First of all, Mark Dice talks about this. Lana girl is a satanic witch. They found a satanic witchcraft book in her, satanic witch's Bible in her stuff. Somebody broke into her house, a crazy fan or an idiot, or what are those people? Paparazzi, probably. He probably doesn't want to say it's media, but they say it's a fan broke in or something, right, into her house and got this book. Okay, first of all, Mark, you should be ashamed of the fact that you didn't even condemn the person. As far as I know, you didn't even say, hey, that's wrong to break in a person's house and steal their stuff. Okay, you didn't even go on about that being the bad thing. I'm going to watch the whole rest of the video, so I could be judging, but I doubt that you even mentioned the fact that it was wrong for the person to break into the place and steal anyone's stuff. Second of all, just because a fan or paparazzi or media or whoever you hired maybe broke into her house and found a book doesn't mean nothing, okay? You might break in my house and find an engineering book, or you might find a physics book, or you might find all kind of different books. It doesn't make me any of that. It doesn't qualify me as that just because I read the content. You want to see a little bit? Okay, look, I'm going to share a little bit of my small library. Just some of my books, okay? Look at this. Biblical numerology. Oh my Lord, what is this? Narrative of Frederick Douglass? What does that mean? I'm black? Or was that MIS? Does that mean I'm black? No. Oh look, the tabernacle. Oh, it's all about how to conduct if we were priests in the old days, it's all the directions on how to carry out your own sacrifices in Yahweh's temple. Okay? We don't have that no more. The life and death of a Druid prince, true story, as a matter of fact, very interesting. The Viking explorers, okay? This goes on and on and on, okay? Look at this. Look at this. What is this one? What's this one? I must have never read it much. Evelyn Welch. Brideshead. Ooh, Brideshead Revisited. See, I've got old books, I got a little magazine booklets too, but look. Here's more of my books. The God Family. Okay, the God Family. It's about being part of God's family and a real family. Now, look at this. What is that? Hindu Bible? What? Oh, I must be a Hindu, right? An Indian Hindu, right? And I believe in Hinduism now, right? Because I have this Webster's Dictionary and just thesaurus. Okay. Look at this. Oh no, the Wiccan Way. Oh, you found a Wiccan book in my library? You mean that must prove I'm a witch then, right? Dictionary of Superstitions. Oh, I have a dictionary about superstitions, so I must be a superstitious witch. Okay? And a Christian, and a slave owner, and all these things. I'm everything. Oh, look, Encyclopedia of Cults and New Religions. Oh, I most definitely, I must be a new religion and a cult, right? Because I have the book, right? Look, Vine's Expository Dictionary of the New Testament Words, mostly in Greek. What? Oh no, does that make me Greek? No. Look, Erdman's Handbook to the History of Christianity, which comes in very handy. Oh no! Does that make me a historian? No! Does it make me, makes all my books fall. Anyway, look. Here's at the bottom, because I don't use it as very old and it was given to me. I use it if I need to, but I use the Blue Letter Bible. This is an old Strong's Concordance, okay? Very old and big, okay? Now that pile of books right there, with the Strong's on the bottom, look. Oh no! Armenia. Usurped by genocide and treachery. But I'm not Armenian. So if I read any of these books, I guess that turns me into something, or it makes me, must be. Look. Prehistoric England. Oh, you know what? I must be a prehistoric man now, and an Englishman, because I have prehistoric England. Mark Dice. And anyone else like that, quit covering up your own Satanism. Like Queenie said, you've got books in your library you read. Doesn't make you this, doesn't make you that, but you are a Satanist. You want money. You're a money worshiper. You act like you think you're so smart, you know. And because there's a lot of really, not ignorant people, but deaf, like I said earlier. They're just deaf. They don't understand because they haven't been taught proper language to comprehension, okay? They can't see the signs and symbols like when you sign, you know, okay? They don't see the signs and symbols, and God's people die for lack of knowledge, okay? And you know this, Mark Dice. I believe you know this. You're walking around with a smile on your face, making money off people, dumbed down Christians, and which is you're right to do, but don't expect us to, when we know better, to not stand up for our Christian sheep. The ones that do know better will stand up against you. We'll defend those sheep, even if they're not stupid. They just have a problem understanding, and they haven't been taught proper language. They haven't been taught properly, okay? But you just walk around with a smile on your face like you know you're swindling people, that you're giving false information. And she's probably right. You're taking other people's books and rewriting and making your own money off of none of your own research. You got to do your own research. But the point is, you should be condemning the people that broke in this house. That should have been the end of the issue. How do we know for sure this stuff was in her house? We don't know that. Okay? So don't go around doing that to people. And, call the kettle black. You've got these all kind of books in your house. Just because it's in your house doesn't mean that makes you that. I've got books on all kind of things. I've got books on books that I'll probably never have a chance to ever read, unfortunately. The point is, I'm with Queenie and on this. Just because they found it in a house doesn't make a person so. Okay? Just because you find book content in someone's house doesn't prove anything. Like I showed you, I've got the history of life of Frederick Douglass and slavery in there. Okay? Does that make me a slave? No. Does it make me African American? Doesn't make me anything. You should have been condemning the person that broke in the house and spent more time talking about theft and keeping people out of other people's houses. Regardless, you guys almost act like just because it's a celebrity that you want to expose that you have the right, or that it's excused or should be forgiven to break into houses. That's wrong, dude. You know that. You know that. We all know that. Breaking into houses is wrong, isn't it? So you should have spent more time condemning the person that broke in this person's house rather than sitting there acting like it's an okay thing to do. You celebrity people that you like, you have stalkers and you have the paparazzi and media, and they do all these things. Watch that movie Nightcrawler. I suggest you watch it. It's pretty good, insightful, not true story, but gives you better more truthful insight about how the media is run. Okay? My point is, Mark Dice, you should be ashamed and you shouldn't encourage theft. You're encouraging theft. You know, you are, in a way, you're encouraging theft because you're making it seem okay that, you know, you did not even condemn or talk about the person, that they should have never broken someone's house. You know, you guys just act like it's okay to wipe away, you know, sins because you want to pick on or expose a celebrity, okay? But you're retarded. You're really retarded, or you're just acting stupid for your audience because you know damn well just because someone has a book in their house doesn't make them whatever that book says, okay? Because there's hell of a lot of Christians with the Holy Scriptures they call Holy Bibles in their houses, and they're sitting with dust, and they're in every house or every other house, you know. And guess what? Those aren't Christians. So if you broke in someone's house and you found a book, you're a stereotype is what you are, see? That points you out as a stereotype as well. Because you're stereotyping somebody. And how small? What other books did she have? That was the only book she had in her whole house, right? That was the only book. We don't even know if that was her book. And this person that stole the book, you should be condemning them for theft. Not raising them up, propping them up like they're some kind of hero, like they exposed some. And you know what? The other thing is, you should know, people know entertainment is satanic Illuminati in the first place. Those people aren't out there actually claiming to be Christians or exhibiting Christian lifestyles or trying to portray the spirit that Yeshua came in, okay? The Holy Spirit, the fruits of the Spirit. They're not doing that because they're not. And you should be condemning that, not raising them up. You are, you know, you're a hypocrite, Mark Dice, and, you know, you really are an ignorant fool. And if you were anything, if you were not the Kenite and you were Israelite, white European, whatnot, you've chosen the dark path, and you will have to pay for what you teach people. And so will I and anyone else. But what I'm saying is, there's Holy Bibles and Holy Scriptures all over this country, and every house, you know, almost every house has a Bible in it. But none of these people is Christian. Okay? So, you know, that just shows how judgmental and how small-minded you are. That they found what other books did she have, you know? So, you know, guys, don't listen to this Mark Dice. He exposes, but he's one of them. He's like, hey, let's play catch the Illuminati, but he is the Illuminati. He's involved with the Illuminati. It's like a carrot with a stick and a donkey, you know? Don't you guys see that? Can't you see? They're acting like exposers. They're exposing people that really don't need to be exposed because they're celebrities. These are celebrities. Why aren't you exposing people that are pastors or Bible teachers or something like that? Not that celebrities. We all know that they're sold out to Satan, most of them. I wouldn't say all of them, but very rare few aren't. Okay? So, you know, don't judge people like that. This girl had a witchcraft book in her house, satanic witchcraft book in her house. Does not mean a damn thing. Okay? It doesn't mean jack shit because someone has a satanic witch book. Okay? You're so closed-minded and ignorant, and you're making yourself very clearly, you're either ignorant or playing us for a fool, and I think it's a combination of all.